Imagine if let's say we have the heart like this. We have the heart. Okay, you don't need to draw a different. We have 4 chambers, right? Okay. So tell me, what is this chamber name? Left atrium. Correct. Upper part. And then it is on the right hand side of the diagram, right? So it should be the left hand side of the heart. So this would be the left atrium. How about this one? Which side? Okay. So this would be the left ventricle. Okay, then this one should be the right atrium, right? And then this side should be the right ventricle. Okay, then we talk about the blood vessels. So let's say we have the blood vessels that carry the oxygenated blood into the left atrium. What is this blood vessels called? Pulmonary artery. Okay. Into the heartland. Into the heart, right? So it should be pulmonary vein. Because we say into the heart, right? Okay. So after it passes into the heart already, it will be delivered, okay, it will be pumped out from the ventricle, pumped out from the left ventricles, the blood's being pumped out. So what is the name for these blood vessels? Pulmonary artery. Really? This one is pumped to all parts of the body, but not the lungs. Yes. Aorta. Correct lah. Okay. This is the biggest artery in the body. And then we say, this one is pumped out of the heart. So it should be the artery. Okay. So that's why this is the aorta. Okay. So the blood's being pumped to all parts of the body already come back into the right atrium. Okay. So this one is not coming from the lungs now, right? So this one is not the pulmonary one. So what is the name for these blood vessels? It's the vena cava. Okay. Then cava. Then the right ventricle pumps the blood out of the heart to the lungs. So this one should be the sorry. This one should be the pulmonary artery, yes, because it is delivered out to the lungs. Okay. Okay, then we talk about the valve. Okay, so these two valves are the valve that is located in between the atrium and the ventricle. So how can we call these two? Valves? Okay, correct. So these two will be the atrioventricular valves. And then we have the valve, okay, located in between the ventricle with the artery. So this one is called the semilunar valve. Okay, and then we have some things in between the left-hand side and the right-hand side. That one is called septum. Correct. Next. So these, okay, I know. Okay, this is the ones. Okay, for the simplified version. So next time when you see, you can memorize them. Okay. All right. So then come back. Over here. Okay, so next we look into the function of the valves. We say the basic function of all valves is to prevent the blood from flowing backwards. Okay, because we want the blood to be delivered very fast, so we don't want the blood to go backwards. So the valve is very important. So, okay, so we will have two sets of the valve in the heart. The first one would be the atrial ventricular valves that will separate the atria from the ventricles. So we say the valve on the right side of the heart is called the tricuspid. And the valve on the left-hand side is the bicuspid. But I will say it's okay that just remember the atrial ventricular should be fine. So these valves are pushed open when the atria contract. So when the atria contract to squeeze the blood into the ventricle, this valve must be open. It's sort of like the gates. If I say the gates is not opening, how the blood is being delivered into the ventricle? Okay. So, but when the ventricles contracts, that would be pushed shut down. So that when the ventricle contracts, it will close. When it closes, so that the blood will not go back to the atria already. Okay. This is to prevent the blood from flowing back into the atria. And then the semilunar valves are the one that found in the two blood arteries that will come out of the top of the heart. Okay, so these two valves are actually unusual because they are the only two arteries in the body that will contain the valve. Arteries. Because normally we only have the valve inside the veins, but not in the arteries. These two are the only arteries that have the valves. Okay, and then these valves will open when the ventricles contract, so that